one thing I thought was funny, and I put some thought into this, but not enough thought, is there's also this like front office area where all the stuff gets printed out, and it's sometimes it feels like, you know, the stock market room where papers are flying and people are trying to get somewhere. Literally. And so we were working there obviously every day, and Sunday morning I'm sitting there, and I remember I was going through some papers, looking down, and it kind of crossed my mind. This was a race that was being broadcast by NBC, and it crossed my mind. I'm like, oh, you know, I should keep an eye out for like Allen Bestwick or whatever. I've always been a fan of Allen's announcing, and it just popped in my head like, oh yeah, I should keep an eye out. And at that moment, I look up, and right in front of me is Allen Bestwick looking through his you know, all these different shelves of paper, just rounding up his stuff. And my brain's still like, oh, there's Allen Bestwick. So I'm like, oh, well, I'll at least say hi. And the problem was, it was still way before my brain was working at this point in the morning.
Right.
And so I went to say good morning. And as I was starting to say it, I started thinking to myself, is it morning still, or have we made it past noon? I don't know what time it is. So all I ended up saying, I look at Allen and I go, good. And Allen stops what he's doing, looks at me, kind of just waiting, and I just nod at him at that point, and he smiles and nods back and goes back, and I just go, there it was. That was my impression I made on Allen Bestwick just now.